new location, obviously, new rig situation. So if I drop in the middle of the the chat, I'll pick you guys back up. How y'all doing? I would show you my setup, but I don't want to make you feel jealous or anything like that. So I won't tell you that it's half a blender that my phone is sitting on top of. Welcome, welcome from me and from my lovely assistant.
Hello.
Who's got something special for y'all this week. As always, we'll be reading for all of the signs. And my lovely assistant said he was feeling a little devil on the shoulder energy. Hey, Chris, welcome. Thank you. I and my lovely assistant are feeling so much better. Hey, Dad, Vita. Oh, Jackie. Yay. My heart exploding. The light shifting. I'm a human, just in case. I do have a nose. Hey, Paula, welcome. I am so excited to read for y'all. As I was saying, my lovely assistant is present also to read for y'all and feeling a little devil on the shoulder. So, as I give you your weekly readings, hey, Hillary, Elizabeth, I'm so excited. My lovely assistant is going to be giving you the, you know when you pet a cat backwards? Ruffle your fur a little bit, get you a little itchy, get you a little wriggly. Sarah, Stephanie, welcome. Happy to see y'all. So, we're going to bring you the light, we're going to bring you the shadow, we're going to bring you the sense of humor. That's what we're here for. Maria, welcome. So excited to see y'all. It's been a while. It's been too damn long. Gaia, oh. Sorry. We'll start screaming early. My lovely assistant has a channeled message for all of the signs before we kick off. So good to see your face too, Sarah. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for a channeled meme from my lovely assistant? Hey, it's Tammy. Ready, Tammy? How many of y'all resonate with this? I mean, this is fun. I resonate. Oh, thank you, Maria. Lovely assistant and I are both doing much better.
Yes, thank you, Maria.
They are still awaiting some care, but it is a coming. Yay! So this is fine. This is totally fine. Let's get started. So as always, we're going to start with Aries, and we will move all the way through Pisces. As always. I mean, shoot, we might do it backwards one of these days. Might hear a Cheshire roar come from the corner and be like, oh shit, okay, Pisces, fuck. So we're going to talk about work, we're going to talk about relationships, and most importantly, because all things spring from the roots, we're going to talk about you. Y'all are warming my heart so much, and while y'all are warming my heart, if you wouldn't mind taking a minute, if you enjoyed this shit, to hit that like button and tell YouTube, hey, tell motherfuckers about this. That would be super helpful. Your cards are dropping. Okay, I know, right? Okay, they're ready to go. So let's just go. Let's go. Lovely assistant has an amazing voice. I agree. You should hear him sing in the shower.
Thank you, Deborah.
Drop in the octave for you, Deborah.
Yeah,
thank you, Deborah.
Just a little bit. You know.
Oh, Sarah, thank you. Y'all, oh, I'm so happy to be back. All right, let's do this. We're having too much fun. Let's start with Aries. Cardinal. Almost. That's after. Okay. Aries, cardinal fire. Let's get into it. Spirit, we're doing a little catch up. What do you want to talk to Aries about this week? What do they need to know for their highest good? Overall focus and energy, please, Spirit, for Aries. Okay. Aw, Sarah. I'm glad that it is contagious. I hope that you're catching it over there. Thank you. Things are so much better. My God. After you live through like that Texas ice storm shit, it's like, oh my God, the lights are on. Aw, Tammy, my lovely assistant has only spoken once before, but they grew a voice. So anytime they're here from now on, I'm assuming.
I mean.
All right, Aries. Let's talk about work. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about plans, projects, pentacles. Okay. And finally, let's look at love, relationships, connections. Spirit, what does Aries need to know this week? Okay. Let's get... Oh.
I got a little something for
Okay.
Aries. All right, Aries.
Kick on off.
It seems like you've been, you got a little penchant for being stingy. So, first message was meme message. When you realize there are 7 billion people on the planet and you still can't find someone to enjoy a taco with, it's telling me, you're being a little stingy. And then there were these 2 cards that got pulled with it that say play and a little bit of 2 of Cups action, sharing some energy and everything. So I think you need to kind of open up. You gotta find at least one person to play with, share a taco with. Stop being stingy. Don't be stingy this week, y'all.
Don't be stingy. Damn. Okay, so strong words, first of all. Strong words, but I can't deny them, Aries, because I'm going to pick up your overall focus and energy for this week and say, if there was one card in the deck pulled for don't be stingy, ooh, they want you closer to the mic, lovely assistant.
Oh, all right.
Mic check. Okay. So, my lovely assistant was saying, don't be stingy. You got to find at least one person to play with, to share with, to give of what you have, give to get. And you got a lot, Aries. So why would you feel a little stingy? Why would you hold back on what you've got to give? You might have more than you know. So overall focus and energy this week, experience your abundance. Feel into where your life is abundant. Maybe you have a lot of friends. Maybe you have a lot of money. Maybe you have a lot of talent. Give what you've got to give. And recognize, stand in your power. Queen of Pentacles, that's creative energy. That's money-making energy. We're going to get into what's going on in your money and projects, but this is saying you've got more to give than you might know, and we're going to need you to stand in that. We're going to need you to stand in your authority. Something an Aries is meant to do. Oh no! You're the second or third or fourth person this week to tell me that I need to get on TikTok, and oh, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. But I'm taking that, Sarah. I'm taking that. Thank you. I'm trying to work it in. Oh, Cherokee, thank you for being here. Really, really super. Spoken like a true fucking Aries placements. Then do it. Then do it, motherfucker. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Tammy, give a little bit. Give a little. Okay, I'm not. To be generous to y'all, I'm gonna stop singing. All right. Wow. Woo! Give a little bit. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Shit. I'm so sorry, Tammy. I just have to jump ahead. Give a little bit. All right. Stop. All right. Let's talk about it. Work, money, projects, opportunities. Hierophant. Again, stand in your authority, Aries. Where are you the leader? Part of... TikTok schlick. Part of standing in your authority. Maybe what you're doing some of this week is sharing your wisdom. What have you got to give? What can you alone teach? When I look at the Hierophant, of course we could think spiritual themes and things like that, and I'm hearing from spirit. Some of y'all, it's like I read tarot or I do divination, like etc., etc. But for some of y'all, this is like I'm a personal trainer. And I'm going to start doing, like, hey, Sarah just brought up TikTok. Why not? I'm going to start doing at-home workouts on TikTok, and I'm going to start sharing what I know with people because I want to gain some clients. Maybe I'm not going to make money from this week, but if I do this for 6 weeks, I'm going to gain 1 or 2 or 3 or 3 million people who are really into what I'm doing. You're opening up avenues. Open up new avenues for income. Expect good news. I'm hearing that there are messengers everywhere. Oh, Jennifer, I appreciate you. That's part of the struggle, the air sign struggle. Too thin, too goddamn thin. So, I want to say, if you've been waiting on, and this is what I'm hearing, if some of y'all have been waiting on news regarding a project, an opportunity, and what I'm also hearing is collaboration. So some of y'all might have been like, I'm wanting to invite this person onto my podcast, or I'm wanting to do a project with somebody. If you've been waiting for it, it may be coming. But if you've been waiting for it, it may be time for you to send it and do your true Aries fashion. Take the lead, take the initiative. I'm hearing, like, kind of a theme across your reading is put some good into the world. What you have, share it. whether that's money or wisdom or kindness or compassion or time or whatever. Oh.
Stop being stingy.
Ah! I mean, loud and clear. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. He don't mince words. It's Jen. I know you, Jen. Now, Aries. Finally, when we look at relationships, connections, let's come back to what Tammy said. Give a little bit. Give a little bit. 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Let's just remind you, you had 4 of Pentacles for overall energy. What are you holding on to? And Spirit just said, some of y'all are holding on to grudges or bad feelings, or I'm not going to be the one to pick up the phone. I'm waiting for them to pick up the phone and tell me they're sorry. Or I'm waiting for the message that says, like, kind of waiting for somebody to open the gate. And that's not you and your... Just wordlessly. And now he's sipping like actual literal tea. So just FYI. So don't be stingy. Don't hold back. And also, here's the thing, Aries. If you need to say, you hurt my feelings, or I feel like you took advantage of me, or I need this to stop, or I need this to start, tell people. Don't carry this all alone. Yes, big 4 of Cups energy in that meme. I completely agree. So let's switch that shit up. 6 of Cups. Make time for fun. You know what I'm also hearing very specifically is this is about your friends, Aries. This is very like light and loving energy. This is bubbly. This goes back and forth. I'm going to relate it also a bit to that Page of Cups where it's like there are messengers around. Like listening to a YouTube reading is one way. You've got a couple of messengers right here, but there's also going to be like, wow, that like message with that subject line landed in my inbox right when I'm thinking about XYZ. Don't ignore that shit. The way that you get to engage in more and more of a consistent dialogue with spirit, with the universe, with energy is actually accepting and digesting the messages when they come in instead of being like, no, that can't be true. That can't be it. That's silly. The magic is here. Open up. Share it. Sharing what you have, magic like love, is the only resource, the only other resource on the planet that when you share it, it multiplies, okay? So let's do that. Let's multiply some fucking magic. Let's multiply some love. Let's multiply some fun. That's what we're here for. Cardinal fire. Okay. It had been a minute, Aries. Shit, Spirit needed to go hard. And now, wow, Spirit just throwing cards. Let's talk to Taurus. Let's move on to fixed earth. Taurus. Spirit. What do you want to tell the bull? Woo, Hillary. That's all we can do. Give it what you've got. Wow. Okay. All right. Sorry, the Spirit just started talking. I don't know. Hillary, do you have any Taurus placements? Because the Spirit just started talking real loud. Okay. Taurus. Overall focus and energy this week for Taurus, Spirit. What do they need to know for their highest good? What's on the docket? What's on the agenda for Taurus? Wow. Okay. Yee. Okay. There you go. Venus in Taurus is great. That's it's not quite exalted, but it's close. Venus does love to be. She rules Taurus. Grounded love, grounded sensuality. We love to see it. Now Taurus, when it comes to money, work, projects, what is Taurus working with this week, and how can they work it to their advantage? And finally, when it comes to relationships, I hear you humming over there.
Huh.
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 When it comes to love, a spirit for Taurus. Ooh, okay, that was quick. All right. How hard are you hunting?
I mean...
You trying to hunt first? You want me to hunt first?
Hey, Taurus, look. You can't be going off over all those worn ass paths. Just because it's a worn path don't mean it's for you to take where it's gonna go. If get into your revolutionary. Get outside the motherfucking box.
Ooh.
And not sitting where other people have already sat before.
Y'all, this is backwards.
Right.
When you sit down after somebody and the seat is warm. That's your meme, okay, Taurus? That's your meme for this week. You gotta be revolutionary. Find a new seat. Think outside the box.
Make that ass cold.
Get that ass ice cold, Taurus. Okay, so that's pretty funny because your overall focus and energy, Taurus, is indeed welcome some new energy into your life. Stop looking out for those old cups, those old seats. I get it. You're a fixed sign. Like he said, it's like, hey, the path is worn right here. This makes sense to me. I don't have to look through the tall grass. I don't have to worry about what's in here. We want the tall grass. You're a bull. You're good. Stop that shit if it gets in your way. You're going to be fine. We are looking for new energy. Sarah with that Queen of Wands energy. Bring the fire, Taurus. You're an earthy soul. This week, your persona card is the Queen of Wands. Step into that creator aspect. Step into your charm, your charisma. Isn't it beautiful, Maria? That's the Threads of Fate deck, and the one my lovely assistant has is specifically the Shadow edition. They gave me the Light edition, which is also really beautiful. If it was around, I'd... Look at you. Look at you assisting. I'm going to show you a version of the Light card because my lovely assistant is awesome. Okay. Just be loud about it. That is the different version. We need to do a reading where we use both.
Yes.
Okay. So, Taurus. Yes! Chris has it. Step into the light. Speaking of light. Threads of Fate. That doesn't mean you're out of the shadow. That means you're up for having your shadow brought to the light as well. So this isn't about perfection. This is about life. This is about the glory of being alive and being your whole self and letting other people worry about what they're going to do when you come and bring your whole self to the situation.
And you see how she's sitting in that seat? And if somebody else was sitting in it and it was warm and she sat down, she'd be pissed.
That wouldn't be her throne, right? She'd be like, who the fuck was in my... This can't be mine. This must not be my throne.
I'm just saying.
Also agreed. I would totally frame those. I actually, if I were in my apartment currently, I would show you where I have another deck of cards fully framed in the back of my house. Love that shit. Wow. Okay. Now, let's talk about money. Work, projects, loud, clear, laughing over here. Loud and clear. Pause. Let's reframe. Let's look at the path. How we doing? Where are we at? Where are our supplies? Is our canteen full? Do we need more water? Do we need more food? Ooh, I'm reading your life, Gaia. Just passing that on, lovely assistant. That's what we're here for, man. Oh.
Look, baby.
I'm reading your
What
life.
are you doing?
With so much love. With so much love. Pause. What are your resources? What's your budget like? Where are you at? Do you need to get your thoughts together? Do you need to hit pause, break out the notebook, do a brain dump, figure things out, prioritize? This is about prioritization, Taurus, and it's about something you're really good at, which is looking at this is the time and money and product and etc. that I have. How is it going? I've been putting a lot of work into this and it's only given me 2 pentacles. This, on the other hand, all I've had to do is water it once a week and it's just giving me pentacles up the fucking wazoo. So maybe I'm going to plant more of this. Maybe I'm going to do more of this with my life or my time. What is paying off and what is not paying off? And if something isn't paying off, feel free to hit pause and change up the plan. There's a bit of a theme here. Trust yourself. You are strong enough, brave enough, good enough, creative enough to change things up and win. Okay? Change things up. Be revolutionary. Heat up that fucking seat. Bring your whole ass, Taurus.
Wasn't that the Queen of Wands?
I mean, why wouldn't we just highlight big ass wands here? Bring your magic wand, Taurus. And speaking of wands, bring all 10 of your magic wands, Taurus. A revolutionary approach when it comes to relationships. Here's what I'm hearing, Taurus, is you need to stop carrying everybody else's load. and everybody else's work for them. I get it. You're a workhorse. No bull, pun intended. You need to let go of everybody's bag and be willing to delegate and delete. And here's what Spirit is saying. Some of y'all, this is like, oh, you're a hard worker and, you don't mind picking up the slack and blah, blah, blah. If you're saying that to yourself, I'm just going to say what I'm hearing. You're lying to yourself a little bit. And you need to tell the truth that in all of your relationships, it needs to be back and forth. And if you're picking up everybody's saddlebag and being like, okay, I'll carry this because you're not strong enough, or okay, you're tired, I'll do this, or I'll handle that, or I'll cover this. If you're getting tired of that shit, you need to say something. You need to broach the conversation. You need to speak your truth. You need to delegate and delete some of these wands so that you have more room, more oxygen for your fire. Change it up. Don't do it the same old way because your ass is getting tired. That's what I'm hearing. Your ass is getting tired. You deserve support too. Just because people are strong doesn't mean they don't need shit. Sometimes we forget. Ooh, okay. Taurus, I'm going to give you one more from Spirit. Don't break your back to feel powerful. That's what I got. Okay? Exactly. At least one hand free. Just pull that sword right out when you need it. All right. Taurus. I hope that is helpful. Bring that revolutionary approach to your week. You're the creator. Design your life and redesign your life. Okay? That's the phrase Spirit wants me to give you. Redesign your life. Now, let's move on to Gemini. Mutable air. Now here's something you need to know, Gemini, is currently Mars, the planet of energy and action, is in your sign. So you got some extra heat. You're supercharged. If there's something you've been needing to take care of, wanted to get started on, need some extra jet fuel, now is your time. Seize this moment. You're fired up. Okay. All right, Spirit, what you got for Gemini? Overall focus and energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominant folks. What do they need to know this week, Spirit? Gemini. Okay. Hey. And when it comes to work, money, projects, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? For their highest good, Spirit, what do they need to know? Okay. And when it comes to relationships, love, connections, friendships, etc., what does Gemini need to know for their highest good? Love, friendships, and connections. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, why? Okay. This is exciting. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say, Gemini, you like change, right? You get bored easy, right? There's some change coming swiftly. And it might be a little scary, might throw you off a little bit, but Spirit is like, this is what they're saying, all right? We're not throwing you off path. We're throwing you on path. So if you get a little bit thrown, trust and wait and let things continue to flow a little bit, okay? We're going to talk about it, but I just want to say, if you're listening to a tarot reading and you get a card you don't like or you get a message you don't like, the worst thing that you could possibly do is get anxious and worried and scared about it and start carrying that around with you, when instead what you want to do is allow it to empower you, use it as a tool. Hey sister, how you doing? Ananda, welcome, welcome. All right. You want me to get started with the change? It looks like, you're still sorting a whole ass puzzle out over there, Mars and Gemini. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Overall focus and energy for this week. As I said, Spirit is saying you're going to get thrown this week, but you are not getting thrown off path. You are getting thrown on path. The Tower and the Four of Wands. Spirit just said, have you been homesick? Have you been longing for a place that feels like home? Have you been longing for a place that feels warm? I'm hearing recovery. So somebody maybe around you, or perhaps you yourself, Gemini, may be going through recovery of something. I'm going to say that I'm okay. Oof. Whenever I get ready for this, oh, Sarah, hold tight. Getting thrown onto the path. Here's what I'm hearing. Whenever I do a prayer and get ready for this, I always say, whatever the message that is most needed for the highest good, please come through. And even if this is going out to one single Gemini who's listening, I need you to hear this. If you are in recovery and in the midst of quarantine and climate change and political upheaval and etc., you've had a setback, you've had a relapse, or someone that you love has had a setback or a relapse, there is room for change. There is room for forgiveness. There is room for self-compassion. There is room for you to give yourself a home in your own heart and not kick yourself out of your own heart. That's how Spirit is putting it. So I'm hearing essentially, don't give up on yourself. Okay? Okay. I know. That was heavy. Now, for those of you who are on the lighter end of change and recovery from something, Spirit wants you to know that this is going to be smaller than you think it is. This tower is something like, for example, fender bender. Shit, I don't have my car this week. What's going to happen? Oh, look at this friend showing up for me, or sending me Ubers, or taking me to get a coffee afterward and making sure I know that I'm going to be solid and good and on my feet. You're going to be cared for this week. That's what I'm really hearing, Gemini. You are loved. You are supported. So if a change comes, you're going to be safe. You're going to be good. I've got more reasons I want to say that.
All right, let me help.
I was going to say, but I'm feeling
Gemini,
something.
Gemini, look, you think you know more than you actually do. And it's time to test that shit. It's time to put it out there and get back that you might be a little bit off. So, those are the two cards about sharing wisdom and all the interconnected stuff that you got going on there. Some of those connections don't really fit. And you won't know until you share that with somebody and get checked. And when you get checked, you know the look. When you're listening to a song and the lyrics start applying perfectly to your life, that's what you gonna get. Maddie Joe said, you gonna get knocked. You're gonna get rocked off your little path. Something's gonna happen. It's all about you and what you think you know. You think you know.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So, that was a lot. It's good to get rocked. He said he was going to pet you like a cat backwards. He did give me plenty of warning for that. He's not wrong. That's right, Hillary. Listen, you got at least one Gemini person on your side. He's not wrong. It's good to get rocked. It's good to find out you don't know everything. When we're looking at money, projects, possibilities, the Fool and the Star, what do these people have in common? They're not trying to know everything. They're trying to go. They're learning as they go. They're trusting the path. The Star, we don't run careening in the middle of the night through the dark woods that we've never been in before. We place our feet carefully, one in front of the other. We start to take notice because we're missing one of our senses, right? We can't use our eyes the way we normally would, so we tune in with our ears, with our body, even our sense of taste. Is there moisture in the air? What's the weather like? I've got to use everything I've got because these eyes aren't working. Things are not what they seem. So we're going to need you to lean into a little bit of your, Spirit is saying, your wild wisdom. The wisdom our ancestors needed to navigate things. You need to trust your body a little bit more this week, and you need to operate a little bit more on faith. Go out there and find out that you don't know everything, and that not knowing everything is one of the fucking most beautiful, glorious parts of life, is finding something out that you never knew before and having your, being enlivened by remembering that life is fucking magical and powerful. And yes, part of life being magical and powerful is holy fuck, I wasn't expecting this to happen. But guess the fuck what? Towers don't fall unless the foundation was faulty. So if things in your life are looking good and you're like, no, I don't want my relationship or my job or my whatever to fall apart. If you know that it's not falling apart and it's good and it's steady, then don't worry. That's not what this is. But whatever it is that you sense in your life is on a little bit of a rickety, you know, that table that's got the one wobbly leg. If you know that you got a table with one wobbly leg and you keep moving that shit around and kicking it and shit like that, one day it's gonna, but then you'll pick it up and you'll clean up the mess and you'll move on with your life also. So, just to say, you're gonna be good. Keep moving forward. Keep finding your way, and don't let the fact that you don't know everything be a deterrent. Let it be an accelerant. Let it be exciting. Let it be an adventure. The Fool. If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Stoic philosopher, Epictetus said it, smart dude. Be content for people not to understand what you're doing. Gemini, you get off on that, all right? Like, so let's just lean in. Finally, looking at relationships, love, connections, friendships, etc. Things are moving forward swimmingly, pun intended. King of Cups, someone emotionally, this is actually the word that Spirit is using, worthy. So some of y'all maybe have been fucking around with people who weren't ready to hold your heart, weren't ready to be respectful. This is somebody who cares deeply and understands deeply. This is someone with a lot of emotional and spiritual wisdom. And for you to have that, plus the star, plus this Four of Wands at the very beginning, which is commitment and home and happiness, things are moving forward beautifully. Eight of Wands says the road is clear. So let's go find some stuff out. Some of y'all might have some Taurus placements because there's a little bit of that off the beaten path. If you were expecting it to stay the same, stop. Because then you will get rocked. You know what I mean? But when we can be a little bit, you're mutable, you're air, you change. You know, one day you're a nice breeze, one day you're a hurricane. Embrace that. Embrace that. Move your molecules. All right. All right. I hope that that's helpful, Gemini, reminding you to move your molecules. And now, speaking of being moved, let's move on to emotional, watery, cardinal Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, and dominant folks. Spirit. What do Cancers need to know this week? Overall focus and energy, please, for Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Okay? Aw, Chris, you are so welcome. I hope it's helpful. Aw, thank you, Jackie. I hope you got to hear your reading, and if not, I hope that you will hear it in the replay. Thank you for being here. She says, thank you, lovely assistant.
Thank you, Jackie.
Oh, baby's happy. Let's talk. Let's talk to the little Cancer baby. I'm excited. Okay. Listen, baby, I'm not trying to give you an aptitude test or talk about your career or nothing, but we're going to talk about some, you know, projects and passion and creativity. Shannon, I love you too. Thank you for being here. Oh, I get to see you in person soon. Well, not, you know, not in person, but eyes to eyes. Thank you. So much better. Thank you. Woof. Okay, Spirit. Just throwing these cards. Okay. Cancer. When it comes to career, projects, are you chuckling over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Projects, career, money. Spirit, what do Cancers need to know this week? Always and only for their highest good. And in the realm of relationships, connections, what does Cancer need to know? Okay. Oh, Cece. You sound eager to go.
Not me.
You eager? You ready?
Cancer. Look. Let's just go ahead and read that real quick.
I feel this one. When your parents forget to leave you a trust fund, what were y'all thinking?
Now, your parents didn't give you a trust fund. It ain't there. It ain't there. Stop spinning like it's there. Stop acting like it was there. Stop running up your damn credit like it was there. You're going to have to put in to get something out.
Watery, though. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You got that.
You got to put it in to get it out.
Why you got to call me out? We didn't talk about this. Shit. Ah! Maria! Get that trust fund started, Tammy. That's why baby's jumping like, listen, Mom, don't be like this. Sorry, continue, lovely assistant. Please.
I mean, if we're talking about manifest, people say manifest in a whole bunch of different ways. Manifest ain't sitting in the house and just waiting for the shit to come knocking at your door. I mean, manifest ain't Amazon. You got to put your life in to get some life out. All right, Cancer? All right.
All right. Let's see how that plays with what I got. Wow. 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 Okay. Holy shit. All right. Shit. I'm jealous, Cancer. Let's talk. Overall focus and energy, you better damn well put in what you want to get out because you are being seen this week. Seen, appreciated, noticed, okay? The sun and the world says to me, don't say nothing out loud that you don't want marked with a cosmic highlighter. Don't post nothing that you don't want going viral, semi-viral, getting seen by somebody that you've been wanting it to get seen by. I think you are ready to be seen. I think you ought to step out. I think you ought to put in what you'd like to get back. So, you know, my lovely assistant was going off on us a little bit as a Cancer moon, I'm going to say, if I feel personally called out by his message. And I heard the start of a chuckle. I'm not having it. And he's a little bit right. It's a little bit right. It's time to show off. And it's time to put something into what you want to see grow. The sun says the conditions are right for growth, for astronomical growth, for understanding, even for completion. So something that you may have been holding off on, something that you may have been questioning whether you were ready for, Spirit is like, okay, we're ready. You ready? Red cape. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's talk about it. It's time to show off. It's time to show who you are unabashedly, shamelessly. That's really the word that Spirit wants you to keep in your pocket. Shameless. Why are you ashamed of showing off? Why are you ashamed for asking for what you want? Why are you ashamed for having the dreams that you do? I'm not trying to be confrontational like my lovely assistant. I'm saying, literally, what is it you're scared of? If everybody sees me, they'll find out I'm an imposter. If everybody sees me, they'll find out I'm not perfect. Like, what's the holdup? And can you agree to the consequences of what happens if your wildest dreams come true? There are consequences. This is like Spirit's being real straight. Winning the lottery is amazing. And we've all read the stories. We all know the statistics. A lot of people. Like, the odds are bad that when you don't have money, feel you, Sarah, that imposter thing, Spirit is being super fucking loud. When people win the lottery, it's an amazing potential, well, we're going to say it's life-changing. It's potentially positively life-changing to win the fucking lottery. But also, people lose friends. People go into debt. People, like, have family fucking meltdowns over who won the lottery and who gets to keep what. So, if you're writing down in your manifestation journal that you want to win the lottery, then side by side with these are all the reasons I want to win it, these are all the reasons I'm terrified, so that nothing hides from me. I'm bringing it out of the dark. I'm ready to face everything that I'm scared of, everything that I want, and I trust myself to deal with it. I am capable. And that's what Spirit is saying. You are capable. And Cancer, you know, you are not known typically for your warrior qualities, for your conflict, your way of dealing with conflict. because you're a nurturer and a creator. That's another way of dealing with conflict. You can bring that mother of the zodiac, transformational, compassion enveloping ass energy to this. Okay? Oh.
And just as there's consequences for being unabashed and unashamed, there's also consequences for being ashamed.
Why must things be this way? Listen.
Is it why must things be this way, or why am I like this?
Ow! Right in the fucking heart. Okay. Listen. Change things up. As my lovely assistant said, if you want to manifest something, you don't sit in the middle of the room praying to win the lottery or praying to get called for a job you never applied for. You have to build the avenues. You have to make the connections. You have to trust in your ability to move your own resources and talents around in the right way to balance your time and energy. Hey, hey, Big Jim, welcome, welcome. You have the ability to make your dreams come true. This week and always, Cancer, but Spirit hammers in on what they need to talk about when they need to talk about it, and this is a strike when the iron is hot type of situation. You've got the sun, you've got the star, you've got the whole goddamn night sky. You've got the universe on your side. What do you want to do? What do you want to move? Particularly when we're looking at connections, relationships, pulling the lovers is an amazing blessing. True union. But I'm going to give you a fucking hint about true union. True union with another human being really does, cliche as shit, stem from true union within oneself. So, the shadow, the light, the fruit and the fire, all of it is present. All of it is necessary. All of it is useful when we work it the right way. Be prepared to rework some energies. Mother of the Zodiac, you can give birth to something new and powerful this week. Get in the goddamn spotlight. Listen, I think it's going to be on you regardless, but if you've been waiting to step into the spotlight, step in. Get loud. Is it worth it? Is what I dream worth the fear I'm going to face to get to the dream? And be honest with yourself. If it's not, you can choose to change your dream. Hey, hey, Coco. Welcome, welcome. I hope that that is helpful, Cancer. Take it with you. I will too. Got read hard. Shit. Read hard and put away wet. All right. Let's talk to Leo. I know, I hate me too. Don't look at me like that. Let's talk to Leo. Leo sun. Leo moon. Leo rising. Leo dominant, folks. Spirit. What do you want to tell fixed fire Leo? Ooh, what do you want to tell them? Overall focus and energy for Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo rising, and dominant folks. All right. Yeah, we better buckle up. It's been that kind of reading so far. Shit. All right. Let's look at money. Money, work, jobs, projects. Hey. Money, work, projects, budget. Spirit is using the word budget for Leo, so just saying. Some of y'all might have some of that Cancerian, some Cancer placements, a little bit of that don't run the credit as if it's your cash kind of shit. Woo! All right. Leo, when it comes to love, what does heart-centered Leo need to know this week regarding their relationships, connections, friendships, love life, spirit? Wants a bonus card? You got it.
Leo's scared of the dark.
I guess he's going first.
That's all I ask. Leo's scared of the dark. Don't show it to him yet. He's scared of the dark. Nightlight needing ass.
Called out.
Go ahead, show it to him. Shit.
Oh shit! All right, shit.
Scared
Okay,
of the dark.
Leo. Ah! I'm hearing "shut up" from at least one Leo placement. I mean,
That one too. Scared of the dark.
ooh. Listen, let's be honest. Let's face our fears a little bit. As the sun sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dark is not Leo's favorite place. But I mean, we're cats. We got some night vision.
Mm-hmm. You can see in the dark. You scared of the dark. Get your ass in the dark.
Okay, pedos backwards. Go on. Shit. A. Listen. We got this covered. As a Leo rising, I think we got this. I'm getting up. I'm trying to is that one of those? I'm getting one of those from across the room. Yee, that's so beautifully said, Gaia. That's the problem. It's what I see in the dark. Work. That's fair. Listen, that's the first step. I know that this shit is scary. Let's go ahead and look at it. Overall focus and energy. Okay, I'm going to say Spirit is agreeing to a little bit of a call out. I'm getting a little bit of resting on your laurels, Leo. I'm getting a little bit of, but haven't I done enough? And that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting is like, but haven't I done enough? Have I not done enough shadow work? Have I not tried hard enough? Have I not put enough work into this that this should suddenly just start going for me? Like, haven't I front loaded? Spirit is like, hey, recognize that fucking monarch status you've got. King of Swords, specifically this month. I'm so sorry. Hello, I'm back to the monthly readings, which we have a little announcement, but I'll wait on that. Okay. So this week, your mental acuity is your crowning glory. The way that you speak, the messages you share, first with yourself, then with everybody else. How do you talk to yourself, Leo? Do you feel embarrassed or ashamed of feeling fearful? I have a feeling that that's part of why my lovely assistant came out the fucking gate the way that they did, is knowing how Leo feels about not feeling brave. Leo, you put a lot of fucking stock and ego in the fact that you are brave, that you go for what you want, that you know who you are, etc. Knowing that all of us have shit that we're scared of in the dark goes a long way to not having to be perfect all the time. And knowing that you don't have to be perfect all the time frees up a lot of energy and a lot of fun and a lot of opportunities to try things in new and different and revolutionary sorts of ways. So there may be some shit that you are afraid to see in the dark, but uncross your arms. You've got your sword. You're going to be good. Invite it to the table. Pull those skeletons out of the closet and have a conversation. In your journal, you know what I'm going to recommend, because this is what I'm hearing from Spirit, because Spirit be funny. They're like, turn on the camera and be like, a conversation with my demons, and then post that shit to Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. You and the skeletons in your closet. Have a conversation. Record that shit. Maybe it'll be funnier for you. Maybe it'll loosen some things and make it easier for you to kind of improv with your demons. And that's just what Spirit is saying. Improv with my demons. All right, Spirit. Fucking go on. What? I see. I feel you, like, crackling.
Yeah, just put that up there. I see y'all looking at me. From the sun. This is what it is. Being in the sun all the damn time, never ever getting yourself in the coolness of the dark and really feeling through what's there for you.
A little exhausted.
Just a little.
A little overheated. Time for some shade. He's bringing the shade. What? Now, Leo, look at your money, projects, work, opportunities, new adventure. Spirit is using that phrase so clearly. 2 of Wands is standing at a crossroads. 8 of Wands says going fast, moving fast, feeling like things are getting out of your fucking way. And guess what? When you look at your shadow shit, I'm going to come back to what Spirit was talking about earlier, because this seems to be, I mean, again, maybe some of y'all have Cancer placements or whatever, but it's like, if I want to win the lottery, yes, all these amazing things could happen. What's the scary shit? What's the bad shit? What is it that's holding me back from this? Because I know I'm talented. I know I'm smart. I know I'm this, that, and the other thing, which you do know about yourself, Leo. You are proud of yourself as fuck. All of those things are true. Also, I can be lazy, annoying, unwilling, recalcitrant, blah, blah, blah. Spirit's using a lot of words. Some of them cost 50 cents. Knowing what you know is what allows you to go. I'm so sorry about the Dr. Seussian guide. I can't stop it. Knowing what you don't know is also what's going to help you go. So what's in the dark? What's holding you back? You can set yourself fucking free. There's a lot of opportunities and activity and communication. I wouldn't be surprised if your inbox is fucking full, if your DMs are full, if you're getting invitations and opportunities. And I want to say this, Leo, like some of y'all have something that already is your own, or you want it to be your own. Told you that you have a bonus card. The Emperor does take the lead. The Emperor does run the show. The Emperor, what they do not do is choose when the sun rises and when the night falls. So, even emperors have to deal with the shadow. Even emperors have to deal with the night. So being strong, being powerful, being loud, being ordering people around isn't going to keep you safe. I hate you. Why are we doing this? This is going to be mirrored for y'all, so I'm going to read it to you. When you check Facebook and see your grandson wearing that sweater you knit him, but the album is Ugly Sweater Party.
Now, with that, if Leo's the sun, Leo loves the sun doesn't look to the earth or the life on earth talking about, oh, that's too hot. Can you turn it down a little bit? Can you do this? Can you do that? The sun's just the sun. It shines its light. That sweater that you knit, it's a great thing because you knit it. It's beautiful. But here you are, not owning that and thinking that your grandson is going to like everything that you give him. And that grandson could be anybody that you intimately close with, that you check for validation with, all that stuff. So instead of checking on them and what they are categorizing, what you just created as, let it be it. Take your ass to the dark.
Listen, nobody can see an ugly sweater in the dark. It's just warm. What a great sweater. Woo! Okay, so don't do it for other people's validation, right, Leo? We hearing that? Really?
Yep, really.
Really. Ooh, if you could see the aggressive eye contact. Oh, I love you too. Oh, shit. All right. Sovereign Leo, monarch Leo. When it comes to relationships, here is a place where you should sit in your power, okay? We're talking all about your humility. We're talking all about facing your shadow, knowing what you're afraid of, not being afraid to go into it. In fact, counting yourself as courageous for looking at the reasons you shouldn't do something or why it's going to be scary or what the risk is. You have everything that you need, including the help, including the love. Page of Cups is someone generally younger, or at least young in spirit, youthful, loving, open-hearted, adventurous, innocent, guileless is actually the word that Spirit wants me to use. No ulterior motive. They just want to see you succeed. Some of you, this could be your children. Some of this could be a younger partner. Somebody wants to see you win. Let them love you. Let them help you. This could even be the right kind of person to go ahead and like let down your guard a little bit and be like, this is what I'm afraid of. Do you think that if I try this, this will happen? Or what should I do if this happens? Let this person remind you how powerful, how capable, how full of fucking life you are. Whoo! Man, it's like it's been a few weeks and Spirit is like, we had some lessons stacked up for everybody and we're going to come in loud. Woo! Petting a cat backwards. Oh, I love that. Paula, I love that. That's beautiful. Hey, Katie. Spoken like a true Leo, Sarah. Hey, Katie. Happy to see you. Oh, y'all, I missed y'all. This is great. You are so welcome, guys. Thank you for being here. And now, wow, okay, shit. All right, Spirit just being real loud. Let's talk to Virgo. Woo! Apparently you're ready to talk to Virgo too. All right. Virgo sun, Virgo moon, Virgo rising. Virgo dominant folks. What do our Virgo friends need to know this week? Spirit, mutable earth, overall focus and energy. I'm not even looking at you right now. No, he can't. And if he is, I'm going to call him out. You're going to come hard at my Leo and Cancer placements like that and then just breeze on past his own Virgo placements.
Okay, Virgo.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you a little bit of something.
Ah! In a soft, velvety voice. Virgo. Let's talk money, Virgo. Projects, plans, opportunities, finances. What does Virgo need to know for their highest good? And finally, when it comes to relationships, Virgo. What do Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Dominant folks need to know this week in relationship? Okay. That was quick. Oh, not so loud this time. Huh.
I ain't done. Look.
Ooh.
Libra's
Okay.
still coming.
Oh, God. Listen, make peace. Peace. Huh. Okay. Virgo, I'm going to call you out gently, lovingly, for a little bit of lack of focus, a little bit of needing to, I'm going to put some scare quotes around this, to get serious, to zoom in a little bit. Oh, so guys, ready for some little bit of Libra shade? Just to match. That makes, see, Tammy, thank you for saying that, because that brings a whole other dimension to this. Is, yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're not being disciplined or something like that. You might be in a little bit of a brain fog. You might be having a little bit of like an embarrassment of riches. Like, there's so many good choices. Which one am I going to pick? I'm not trying to stroke your ego, but this is what I'm getting from Spirit, is like, I'm good at a lot of things. Which one do I pick? Which thing do I focus on? There is a need to focus. There is a need to choose and to drill down, to prioritize. I'm going to say it like that. You don't have to pick one thing at the like exclusion of all the other things, but it's like, yes, exactly. Thank you, Ananda. Or that where it's like, I don't even have time for all these different things I'm trying to get done all at once. Well, there's a need to like fine down. There's a need to refine the system. There's a need to kind of funnel. That's actually the word that they're using for one reason or another. Some of y'all might be working with like a sales funnel type of thing, or trying to figure out your sales funnel. But Spirit's talking about doing that. A little more focus, a little more corridor. We're in a corridor. We can't open all the doors. It's like, now Spirit is showing me, like, y'all ever watched a play or a movie where it's like a farce and everybody's in and out of doors, like in a hallway chasing each other, and then this guy's looking for this one, but he shuts the door, and then that one pops out looking, a lot of running around. That's what Spirit is showing me. So it's like, okay, let's choose one room. Let's look in here. Let's hang out here for a while. Let's get the place the way we want it. A little more drill down and focus. Just a little tiny little baby call out.
Virgo! Yeah. Look.
Spoke too soon.
You think that you're a caboose. You think that you're a caboose of a train, having to follow something else that's pulling you along all over the place. It's a motherfucking lie. You have power.
I've got a lot of power,
You
shit.
have power.
Too much power.
Use it. You aren't the caboose. You're the engine.
For y'all who can't read things backwards, when you're always a bridesmaid but never the bride, that's quite a Virgo fucking meme to pull. I'm in service. No, don't worry about me. Don't look at me. I'm just here. I'm just being helpful, etc. Y'all want to see my half a blender rig? I'm not even going to show you because now it's balanced. Okay, we're stopping. Okay. So, you're not the caboose, and you're not a handmaid, and you're not just a lovely assistant. It's a useful moniker, but it's not all that you are. Hell no, it's not all that you are. Work, money, opportunities, plans, projects. Hey, mixed with a Leo sun. Virgo. How are you going to usurp your own throne? How are you going to, like, put velvet ropes around the throne and make sure nobody ever sits on it and keep the room clean and beautiful but never take your fucking seat?
I want you to ask that question to get that first one to say, how you going to usurp your own throne?
How are you going to usurp your own throne, Virgo? How are you going to do that? Look at you looking at your own self.
How you going to usurp your own throne?
What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? You better sit on that shit. You better get yourself a beautiful fucking cushion. Too pretty! Shit! We're all gonna die! None of us is making it out of here alive. Let's sit on our throne. Let's festoon that shit with ribbons and velvet and cushions and words of affirmation. And let's sit there. Because ain't nobody else gonna clean it for you. Ain't nobody else gonna prepare it for you. And nobody can clean and prepare like a Virgo. Shoot, you know what Spirit is showing me is like, no, ma'am, you may not be invisible. You may not.
You gonna try to be invisible on the throne? Huh?
Ha! Ha! No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You gotta be beautiful. You gotta be big. How are you gonna show all the people that you love and care about and that your messages are for that they need to sit on their throne? How are we gonna get everybody in their power so we can fix this fucking bullshit ass planet, huh? Starts with you, Virgo. And if you can do it, you can show us how to do it. You may not be invisible. You may stand strong and proud and beautiful and share what it is you have to give. Shit. Shit. Look at all you've got. Look at your willpower. Look at your discipline. You know, the way that you can do it for other people, could you do it for yourself? You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right. Quit doing it for other people and then being resentful and annoyed and watching them get further on the path ahead of you and watching them cross finish lines and fucking...
So you're just gonna give away your power and everything? You're just gonna give it to everybody else and then complain that you ain't got shit, huh? Alright?
Hey! Hey! I mean, while we're being loud, choose you. Love you. And hey, love you first. You will love everybody else better if you love yourself first. And if you win your own fucking race, then you can go back and help other people pick up their batons and keep running. But run your fucking race. Yeah, no sitting, no stewing, no looking and resenting. I mean, you can do it if you want. You can totally do it if you want. That's your fucking free will and your choice. But you have lots of choices and there are better choices. Oof. Oof! Well...
Yeah, let's go ahead and remind them what the overall energy of the fucking week is.
Overall, for everybody, let's not forget. We're not going to pretend that this is fine. It's not. It's not. We're changing this shit. Y'all feel it in the air. This whole planet is getting pet backwards like a cat. Woo! Woo! You know, for Tammy, for Ananda, for all of us that stew and cry and resent, and listen, I don't have any Virgo placements, but I got Cancer, and there's just some stew and cry and resent in there. At the very least, will you please live stream your pity party and invite all of us to join you?
Yes. That
would be such a fucking service, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's all get on here and cry. I'm so pissed. I hate my job. I hate this person. My partner sucks. Like, whatever it is. At least throw a pity party and share that Empress energy, okay? Welcome, welcome. Virgo, I hope that that is helpful. A spoonful of sugar. A dash of bitters. Oh, it's delicious.
And a broom to the face.
And a broom to the fucking face. Whee! All right. Let's talk to Libra.
Let's.
Oh, God. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Talk. Yell. A cajole. Let's talk to Libra gently and lovingly. All right, Libra. What do you got for Libra spirit? The truth, even if it's shady, even if it's loud. We want the truth. Overall focus and energy for Libra. Overall focus and energy for Libra this week. Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra dominance. What do they need to know, spirit? When it comes to money, projects, see? Gentle. Money, budget, projects, career, spirit. What do Librans need to know this week for their highest good? When it comes to their goals. Okay. And finally, when it comes to relationships, connections, feelings, emotions, what you got for Libra spirit? Ooh. Oh, all right. Shoot. Yeah, you're not gonna jump all over us yet? Yeah. It's more fun for him if he catches me off guard, so. Let's look, Libra. Overall focus and energy for this week. This is beautiful. I'm not ready for it, Elizabeth, but I'm going to take it anyway. This is beautiful energy, Libra. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles is a job well done and a job well loved. So this is working on and honing your skills or your craft. This is something that you actually really care about and want to do. And it's like, this is how they're putting it. As I grow my skills, I grow my money. And as I grow my money, I grow my possibilities. And as I grow my possibilities, I grow my future. That's how they're putting it. It was just like one after the other after the other. So 8 of Pentacles, right? This is the apprentice who is on the verge of becoming the master. The 4 of Wands is the happy home, the safe place, the warm, joyful, rooted ecstasy, the partnership, the commitment, the built to last, the support. Are you partnering with someone? Are you growing something together? Are you designing your future? These are all the words the Spirit is using. It's a good time. It's a good time for that. I'm also hearing on a very simple level that this is a really good time for work around your home. So if it's like cleaning out closets, if it's rearranging your furniture, if it's just making the place a little more beautiful, or even like, okay, I'm working from home, I need to enhance my office or change it around or get myself one going. Hey, Christy, welcome. It's worth your time. Like worth your time. And we're going to talk about why I'm saying that in addition to the 8 of Pentacles.
Man, it could be worth your time if you take off the rose-colored glasses. Now, I know, Libra, you want to balance both sides, you want to do all the things, but those rose-colored glasses have you seeing things in only one shade. And so here you are, and it's like, oh, I got a bruise in my banana, I can't eat anymore. And I mean, it's still good. It's still good.
A lot of nutrients.
Go ahead and break out of that balancing act mold. When there's no balance to be had, you putting empty weight on something to make balance is not balanced.
Woo! Break the rules. Break the rules, Libra.
Don't wear sunglasses in the dark. Take off those rose-tinted glasses.
I mean, you could, but you look dumb as shit.
You can't see.
Ananda, just want to say that right as you said your man is about to put a ring on it, that my lovely assistant handed me this card full of rings. So I just want to say a special loving message for you. That's beautiful. Congratulations. That is so exciting. And y'all do need to break your own laws a little bit this week. This Queen of Pentacles is hanging out in a lot of people's readings, so I'm getting a lot of know your worth and speak your truth. Break the rules. Ace of Swords is broaching a difficult topic or initiating something that needs to be said, a conversation that needs to be had, a rule that needs to be changed. Do you need to change some rules of your own, or do you need to have a conversation with someone in power or someone you work with or partner with about a change that needs to be made? Break your own laws, okay? The outlaw, it's a little bit like color outside the lines. I know, Libra, you like it to be perfect. You like it to be symmetrical. You like it to be balanced. But, you know, in design and in art, we could say that harmony is balance. Balance doesn't have to be stillness and, as my lovely assistant said, putting empty weight just so that things do this. Like, yeah, let me schedule one more Zoom hangout with this person that I don't even like hanging out with, but I feel like it looks better on me if I like hang out with this person that I don't even really like. Mm-hmm. Do I want to spend my time like that? Like, just to say that, like, I did a social outing and then this night I didn't do anything and then this night I had an outing. Like, no. Do the things that are true for you. Do the things that make you feel abundant. Do the things that make you feel powerful. And I'm also going to say, because we're looking at budget, plans, projects, etc., Queen of Pentacles is put your money where your fucking mouth is. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, put your money where your mouth is. You might even be somebody who speaks or creates or, you know, podcasts or streams or whatever as something that you want to do or something that you already do to make money. More of that, please. And if you've been waiting to start, start. Don't wait for anybody else to give you authority. You take your own authority. You embody your authority. You show us that you're an authority. Okay? Okay. Why am I saying that? At least partially because there's a little bit of that get serious, get honest with yourself type of energy of like, what do I really care about? What do I really want? And I'm hearing something pretty typical, pretty cliche to be telling a Libra when we're looking at relationships and emotions and etc. It's like, are you playing around? Are you like messing around? Are you kind of like swiping right on 100 people just so that you can get some nice messages about how you're cute, or so at least you can feel like, oh, something's happening, but really like none of this is interesting and all of it is like maybe a little bit of a waste of your time?
Mm-hmm. Putting on those rose-colored glasses and then you put yourself into the overall energy. But if you went ahead and took our advice here and with the outlaw, then you could actually be outside the house instead of inside the burning house.
Ooh. I mean, who would you rather be? I know who I am in this scenario. Yay! Yay! There's good things waiting for you, Libra. Make good choices. Don't waste your time and don't spend your energy, your money, your authority on people who are just filling space, are just filling time. Don't waste those things. That shit is precious. There's love out there for you. And I love to say, you know, fuck around and find out, but don't fuck around forever. Like, I mean, do it if you want to. Do it if you want to. But I don't think it's giving you what you're really looking for. And what you're looking for is definitely out there. So maybe just don't cut off that opportunity by spending a lot of time and energy, like, on just people and things that are childish. I'm just hearing it's like immature. It's like, they texted me yesterday and then they didn't text me for 3 or 4 days, but then they said, hey, beautiful. So I was like back in, and they're texting 40 people, WYD, beautiful, da-da-da-da-da, what that mouth do.
It calls you out. That's what it do.
That's what it do? Shit. Look at you. All right. I hope that's helpful, Libra. Call them out. Show them what that mouth do. Wow. I'm just gonna show them what that mouth do, and then Spirit just threw that out. Ah. All right. Speaking of the wrath of the heavens, let's talk to Scorpio. You are so welcome, Gaia. Thank you. We appreciate you. Woo! Okay, all right. Shit, I'll shut up. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio sun, moon, rising and dominant, folks. What do Scorpios need to know, Spirit, this week? Overall focus and energy for Scorpio. Okay. And when it comes to money, work, jobs, projects, goals, what does Scorpio need to know? And finally, yes, I'm pretty sure Paula, because yeah, she made, I think that was 4 appearances, so I think that is like 3 out of your 4. And Scorpio, finally, when it comes to love, emotions, the water that you live in. Woo, okay, that was fast. Yikes! Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here's the phrase that I am hearing really fucking loud, Scorpio. Wow, that's nice. Is trust yourself. Oh my God! Somebody donated and I didn't even see your name. I'm gonna thank you afterward when I can see it. Damn it. Dang it. Vita, thank you. See, this is why you're lovely. Thank you, Vita. I really appreciate that. Gosh. Ugh. Y'all. All right. Scorpio. No, no, no. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, Vita. Thank you. Scorpio, trust yourself. The Tower and the 9 of Pentacles. Sarah, oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate y'all. If anybody can handle this, it's a Scorpio. The Tower is transformation. Here's the other thing though, Scorpio. As much as I know that you can handle this energy, and you can, Scorpio is a fixed sign. Scorpio tends to be the sign that's like, like, I'm not messing with this formula, especially, and this is just what I'm hearing, is in relationships. Where it's like, I know that I'm constantly fighting with this person, or that I can't rely on them and I never know when they're going to pop back up in my phone or in my life or whatever, but like the passion, the heat, the sparks are there, and etc. And Spirit is saying, please don't mistake impatience for eagerness, and vice versa. And please don't mistake intensity for passion, because they're not the same thing. There might be somebody who's bringing more intensity than passion. Intensity meaning they might be, okay, I'm just hearing this, so I'm going to share it with you. That Spirit is saying, like, for a lot of you, there's a person who's on like an emotional roller coaster. So this person may even be something like bipolar, or have like a borderline personality disorder thing, where it's like they're good, they're good, they're good. They get triggered, they go off the fucking rails. Suddenly they're either blowing up your phone or missing from your phone entirely. Everything's changing. You can't really rely on what's going on. Spirit is saying this person is like a tower. Like, this person builds themselves up and then explodes themselves, builds himself up and then explodes himself. So they may be even building themselves up in your mind of like, I'm ready and I'm going to commit and I'm this and I'm that, and then they blow up or disappear or whatever. Spirit is like, trust yourself. Not meaning to the exclusion of other people, but whatever this tower is that's going to fall, you are going to be fine. This is literally the like single and happy card. Doesn't mean that you necessarily have to be single relationship wise. But it's like, whatever's going on around me, I'm good. As an individual, I love myself, I trust myself, I appreciate what I bring to the table, I know what I'm capable of, I know that I'm good. And that's what Spirit wants you to know about yourself. So if a tower falls, don't mistake that for you falling, or you specifically falling apart. You are going to be good. Your foundation is solid. This other thing, maybe you didn't want it to fall. Maybe you've been trying to hold it together with like bubblegum and toothpicks, but that motherfucker's coming down. And I'm going to say that it wants to set you free. And I'm also going to say that it seems to be setting you up for something better. Not just saying that to be Pollyanna optimism, blah, blah, blah. We'll talk about it when I get there. But first, I'm feeling a little energy from this corner.
Yeah, Scorpio. I've been thinking too universal lately. I know it's all about the mystery and it's all about trying to find out, unlock the mysteries in the universe and everything like that. But organic, primal shit has just as much magic and just as much of the mysteries of the universe in it. So probably bring yourself back from your spaceship out in space.
Woo.
And come back and get wild. Let that animal energy out. Let that primal shit out. That primal shit will give you what you need.
The wildling. I mean, plant yourself. What do you want to grow? You've got 9s across your reading. Looking at money, budget, projects, opportunities, jobs. The 9 of Pentacles to start. The 9 of Swords over here. We'll talk about the other 9 in just a second. As my lovely assistant said, you might be out in space, point where you can't even see the light switch. I mean, how does one put oneself in even deeper darkness than just sitting in a dark room? We put our head in our hands and we just say, like, I'm incapable. It's impossible. There's nothing I can do about this. When the truth is, we can take our hands right off of our face and go light a fire. Go turn the fucking lights on. Light a fire, Scorpio. Knight of Wands. Don't mistake impatience for eagerness, and don't mistake intensity for passion, Spirit said. This is passion. This is go after what you want. Somebody or something, some organization might be leaving you, quote unquote, alone, might be showing you just how capable you are of doing things on your own, or not capable of doing things. I mean, as the case may be. Hey, we're back. It was a tower moment. I do have Scorpio placements. This is your passion. This is what Spirit wants you to focus on. This is what Spirit wants you to grab and take. What is yours? Because here's something. If we are relying on other people or other places to give us permission or to give us solace or to give us protection, then inevitably a tower will fall, because there will come a day when that person is maybe even just busy or incapable, or their bandwidth is all fucking taken up. We don't want to fall apart. We want to know how capable we are of taking care of ourselves. Take what you love, plant it, take it where it needs to go. You might be feeling a little tired. You might be feeling over it. You might be saying to yourself, or possibly even to the camera, like, haven't I done enough? Like, haven't I fought enough battles? Haven't I learned enough? Like, why do I have to learn more of these fucking spiritual fucking lessons to get where I'm supposed to go? Well, exactly, yes, it leapt right off my rig. Spirit wants you to know all these things that happen, including the tower that could fall, they are arming you for what's coming next. They are preparing you. And we have a choice. We can pick up the lesson and use it, or we can leave it on the ground. And that's the beauty of our free will, is we can just say, this tower fell because my life sucks. Or we can say, this tower fell, I can see where this relationship or this job or this activity I was doing was becoming unsustainable, but I didn't want to look at it. I didn't want to believe that. I wanted to believe that things were going to be okay, or they were going to work themselves out, or I just kept looking away, looking away, looking away, and finally that motherfucker fell down. I'm going to pick up the lesson and I'm going to take it forward. This is going to make me a better person. This is going to make me ultimately stronger, not weaker, having gone through this, because I choose to make it so, because I choose to transmute this energy, okay?
Or you could not choose to and get a message from someone really close to you, from someone really intimate with you and everything, and have the outcome be, I'll show you a little bit. So what's on that card is when your daughter tells you she wishes you didn't exist. Now you can take that and you transmute it, or you can just take it, go with it, and take the rubble off the tower and make your own headstone.
It was lit, fam. I mean, that's a way to do it. That's a Scorpio fucking way to do it. We transmute that shit. You wild as fuck. You're gonna take a tower, that rubble's gonna fall, and then you, knowing how capable, how strong you are on your own, are gonna build something to last. Create something sustainable, something that grows, something that can nourish more even than just you. From the 9 of Pentacles in your overall energy to the 10 of Pentacles when it comes to relationships. Get a little wild and see what grows. Looks pretty damn good to me, Scorpio. Tower, sure, but you're the sign of transformation. Here's one practice for you this week, Scorpio, is just don't lie to yourself. Don't tell yourself a comforting lie. when a loud truth is less comfortable, but a lot more. It's full of possibility, to be honest with yourself, and it's full of fucking sitting in the middle of a dark room to lie to yourself. Comforting lie. One of those. You know the one. Shit. Thank you, loud. All right. I hope that's helpful, Scorpio. Now, let's talk to Sag. Let's get some clownery going. With mutable fire, Sagittarius. Sagittarius spirit. What do Sagittarians need to know for their highest good? Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising and dominant folk spirit. What's the overall focus and energy for Sag? Okay. Yeah, it is almost that time. We're in the far third, man. We're in the home stretch. And now, Spirit, when it comes to money, jobs, work, goals, what do you want Sagittarius to know? Okay. And finally, when it comes to relationships, 0 degrees. Damn, Ananda, I didn't remember that. Damn. Shit. A harlequin? Is that better? A trapeze artist? Something in the circus, though. Okay. Finally, when it comes to love. Oh, I appreciate y'all waiting. Thank you. When it comes to love, spirit, friendships, connections, what do Sagittarius people need to know? Centaurs, what we got. Woo! In your head. Now, what? Tell me why Spirit is singing the Cranberries. It's in your head. Okay.
Because Sagittarius is scared right now.
Ooh, I mean,
That's why.
I can't deny that.
Man.
Okay, Sag, here it comes. Brace yourself. If I know anything about what he said about the past, brace yourself. Take a risk. You are a little scared, huh? Oi, oi, oi. Oh, no. Okay. When you're swimming and your foot grazes some seaweed.
You're scared.
You scared?
Take a risk. Come on.
You ready? Are you ready to take a risk to leave a paralyzing situation, Sagittarius? A bit of a grim situation, a bit of a no way out situation? Is it good or bad? I'm gonna say it's good. Because it's just some seaweed. It's not gonna kill you. But it startled you. And maybe you're a little paralyzed. It's time to pick up and go. A couple of these fears, some of them, all right, listen, I'm not trying to talk you out of all of your fears and hesitations. Some of them are there for extremely good reasons. Other ones are there because you just haven't dusted that shit off and taken it off the mantle. You've been worshiping that fear since you were a little child. You've been believing in it. You've been paying it homage. You've been decorating its altar, whether you know it or not. If you've been feeding your fear, it is time to decide which fears you still want to carry with you and make a conscious decision to do that. You may also, as you are noticing those fears and consciously choosing which ones you are willing to take forward with you and which ones you are deciding to leave behind, you may find that feeding your faith turns out to be the better option. It's an option. You can do what you want. If looks could chill. That's what's happening over there. When I look at money, work, the goals you have, Sagittarius, why? I'm not judging you. Not like that one over there.
I'm judging you.
I say, why are you holding back when you're better than a lot of the people that are like doing the thing that you want to do, or, and I'm not trying to stroke your ego, but it's like, you don't even have to say you're better, that you're on par, that like you are just as good as the people that are out here in the world showing off.
Good for you. You're staying in one place. Ah! And you can keep going all over the place and showing up everybody with your dynamicism. But look, you know how to stand still.
Look at you. Shit. Shit. Do you want to set yourself free, Sagittarius? Do you want to show the whole world what you've got? Do you want to publish? Do you want to broadcast? Do you want to sign from a bitter universe? Because here it is. You've got everything that you need. Doesn't mean that you won't get better. Doesn't mean that you won't improve. Doesn't mean that you won't learn new things, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You got to give yourself an opportunity to find out. Stretch your fucking limits. Yes. Yes, Tammy. That is accurate. This is indeed.
Thanks,
this is indeed the sweater. Ananda, you do the same thing for me, so it is my pleasure.
Now, a little bit of something about fear. Like Maddie Jo was talking about, not all fear is bad fear. Fear can give us the information that we need to make the good choices to keep ourselves safe, to survive, etc. But that water that's on the bottom, when we are sitting in fear the most, it gets stagnant. The way to move it and to take that risk is to take some of that water, throw it up there and move it around, have it be dynamic. If you're going to sit there and let that water get stale, it's going to get all Dasani on you. You don't want Dasani water.
You really don't. You really don't. Wow. Okay. Now, let's talk a little more about that water. Because when we come over to relationships, connections, and spirit is linking this to this over here. Standing over there in their own I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Thank you, lovely assistant. Look at this temperance happening. Look at this water being moved. You don't have positive, negative. Let me throw out this negative shit. I'm just going to throw out my fear. I'm just going to throw out my trauma. I'm just going to throw out what I'm angry about or upset about or what in the world I don't like. Good vibes only. Flower crowns for everybody. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck y'all.
No, indeed. We need shadow in a picture to create dimension, or else it's just a bunch of fucking white space. So we need fear and dread and anxiety and anger, and we need love and acceptance and compassion. And together, we make a full, complete, multicolor, beautiful image. Something that can actually grow, something that can go for miles, something that could go forever. When we keep it moving. Move your fear. Share that shit. You know, I told another sign to have a pity party. Have a fear party. Go on IG Live and be scared shitless. And tell us all about what you're scared of. Because when you fucking turn on the lights and go, I'm scared of what's under my bed, and look under my bed and you see it's like, oh, it's my old dirty clothes. Like, well, cool, let me fucking wash them shits, and that shit is no longer under my bed freaking me the fuck out. Judgment. Awakening. See it for what it really is. Awaken yourself, and here's what Spirit is saying. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. What if you have to choose to be chosen? That's a message I've gotten from Spirit before, and they're saying it for you, Sagittarius. What if you have to choose to be chosen? Like, I choose, okay? Like, make me the one person in the world who can save the world. I want to choose that. You're not just going to be walking around and then Spirit comes out of the sky like Mufasa and says, you there, boy, change the world. Like, you choose to be chosen. So choose. Move that shit, Sagittarius. This is your card. That's powerful stuff. Shit. Whoo! All right. Spirit is going real hard this week. Doesn't help that you're out here petting cats backwards. I mean, it does help. It helps exceptionally well. All right. So, from Sagittarius, hey, Fernando, welcome, welcome. Hola, hola. Let's move on to Capricorn. Cardinal Earth. Spirit's already talking. Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. Spirit, what do Capricorns need to know for their highest good? Yeah! Yeah! From the tippy top of the mountain into the sea. Let's do it, Capricorn. Woo! Spirit throwing cards. Overall focus and energy, please, for Capricorn this week, Spirit. What do they need to know for their highest good? All right. And when it comes to money, wow, jobs, opportunities for Capricorn, what do they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? Money, jobs, opportunities, goals. Woo! Okay, we'll talk about it. Finally, when it comes to connections, relationships, love, family, friends, Spirit, what do you want to tell Capricorn for their highest good? All right. Wow. Okay. Well, change is inevitable. And change is good. Are you prepared, Capricorn, to let go of something that is dead weight? If I ask you, what in your life have you maybe even just recently discovered this is dead weight? This is, I've put a lot of time and effort and persuading and cajoling and analyzing, etc. into this, and it's just not happening. Or it's not going anywhere, or they're just not responding. It's time to let go. If this thing is going to happen, if this thing is going to come to you, then it's going to come to you. And that's what I'm hearing. Let's talk about it. Overall focus and energy for this week, Capricorn. 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Something has been done to death. It's time to refocus your energy. It's time to reconsider where you're spending your time, your money, your energy. Okay? Energy is fucking priceless. Like, don't give that shit away for free. Like, it looks like you have been working exhaustively at something, trying exhaustively to get some kind of communication, some kind of affirmation or confirmation, and I don't relish telling you that I don't think it's coming. That if there's like a person or an opportunity, a job, like I'm waiting for this call, stop waiting. That's what I'm hearing. You don't have to give up if you don't want to give up, but I would say stop waiting. And giving up and letting go are cousins. Can we let go? Like I said, if this thing is coming back to you, this person, this job, this opportunity, it needs to come to you and show you that it wants to be wanted by you. If this thing is not showing itself to be wanted by you, let that motherfucker go. Give yourself some recovery. Refocus your energy on things that actually feed you, things that actually nourish you. So, for example, if you're giving up on trying to get a person, right? Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to spend more time taking care of myself, my body, my hobbies, my interests. I love that you just said that you've been working on a better version of yourself, because that's exactly what we're talking about here. It's like, okay, and this is what Spirit is saying. And we're going to talk more about why this is a major theme across your reading. But Spirit is saying, when a part of your life dies, including just something like I'm moving out of this state or this apartment or whatever, this part of my life is quote unquote dead. One of the best things that you can do is open up new horizons of yourself. Maria, I feel that. And that's what happens sometimes, is like, I've changed. A part of me has fucking died. I'm not that part of me that you wanted anymore, so now things don't work between us. That happens. We've changed the fucking formula. Choose to change the formula. Capricorn. Choose to rejigger the way that you are handling your time, your money, your energy, even your physical vitality. Work on that. Find a new rhythm. That's what I'm hearing, is finding a new rhythm, cutting off that dead weight, and then being like, oh wow, I've got all this new time. I've got all this new emotional energy that I was spending, wasting on this other thing or this other person or this other desire. I'm going to go ahead and take my power back into my own hands. I'm going to take care of things the way that I can take care of them. I'm not waiting for anybody to give me permission or whatever. I'm glad that you feel that, Coco. Spirit is being very loud. Very loud. Am I talking over you? You still good?
Capricorn. I know you like doing shit. You like doing shit all the time. Even when you're not doing shit, you doing something. Hey, I'm actively, consciously choosing not to do something. That means I'm doing something, right? Look. Observe, please. The thing that you're doing, the thing that you keep doing has you stuck. When you're that dot right there in the middle, there's nowhere for you to go. You keep on doing and doing and doing the same way that you've been doing before, but you haven't even watched and observed enough to see how the dynamics are playing out. Maybe you need to be doing something different, but don't switch to doing something different. Use that in-between space between doing to observe. You're doing self over here. Here's a snapshot of you right here.
I hate you. Capricorn, just waiting. Just waiting. He is full of shade.
Oh, yeah. When a Capricorn hasn't done anything in 7 seconds.
I mean, listen, she's having an existential crisis. Like, where are my pants? I don't know. Now, Cap, when we look at money, when we look at opportunities, when we look at goals, when I said that there is a huge fucking theme in your cards of let go, move on, I don't know everything. That's what Spirit is saying with this. I don't know everything. I'm about to find out. Fuck around and find out. The Fool. 7 of Swords. Let go. Retreat. Regroup. And I get it. For a Capricorn, like a retreat sounds like the fuck I'm in a retreat. Like I'm the most powerful. I'm the most capable. I'm the most this and that. Like, great. Yes, you are super capable of continuing to dig a grave that you're going to go lay in yourself and wait around for somebody to come tell you that you have a right to live. You could spend your energy on that if you want. Ooh, hear you. Go get it. Go get it, Jim. Open arms, new possibilities. The old way is just not going to work. That's what I'm hearing. The old way or the old job or the old dynamic, like it's just not going to work. Cut your losses. Don't be that person who goes to the casino and they're like, I've got $100 and that's all I've got left in the world. And I'm going to sit at this table and I bet that I lost it. I bet that I lost it. I bet that I mean, I'm down to my last $2. I can't leave now. I can't leave. I've lost 98 of my $100. Cool. So you're going to hang out and lose the last 2 so that you feel like you really got the thing done? Like, cut your fucking losses. Take what's yours. Retreat. Regroup. Try something new. Looking at relationships. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Death card. If it weren't loud enough, the door is shutting. For a lot of y'all, there's a person that just wasn't worth your time or wasn't able to give you what you needed. I'm not trying to make anybody the villain in this story, but if you're holding on and you're waiting and you're wasting away, you're wasting time, you're wasting energy, you're wasting your hot years. Just fucking go. Just shut the door. There's something better. And I will just say it that way. There's something fresher. There's something more exciting. There's something more creative. There's something warmer, spicier when it comes to your relationships, to the way you let yourself feel. And that's how Spirit's putting it. How excited you let yourself get has a lot to do with how much you're hanging on to.
How excited do you let yourself get?
It's tied to what you're forcing yourself to carry so that maybe you don't look stupid or like nobody sees that you lost or you gave up on something. Sometimes giving up on something is like the absolute best decision that you could fucking make. This makes me feel like this 90% of the time. Guess what? The 10% of the time that I laugh or have a good time or feel supported in this relationship is not worth the 90% of the time that I feel left out, depressed,
bombed out, and depleted.
Bombed out and depleted. Let's go put some water in Buck Nasty's mom's dish. Moving on, Capricorn. Let it go. Retreat. Regroup. There's a better way. You have learned from this, so take what you've learned and leave the table. You will live to bet again. All right? All right. No pants, you're damn right. I mean, listen, there's a reason that I always sit halfway off camera. And speaking of the no pants brigade, let's talk to Aquarius. Yes. Yep. Agreed. That old Einstein thing, right? We're going to try the same thing the same way over and over, and really we're going to expect something different to happen. We can do that. We can do that. That's fine. But let's make like Aquarius and be a mad scientist. Let's do that. Oh, you are ready. Shit. Okay.
The Aquarius decided they want to come and play. All right.
I mean,
Got
you and Aquarius know each other, so.
I mean,
Stella! I hate you. That was a stellium pun for those of you who aren't huge, awful, malignant nerds. It's okay.
I resemble that much.
Uh-huh. No. Aquarius. Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, and Aquarius dominant, folks. Let's talk. Overall focus and energy for Aquarians this week. Overall focus and energy, spirit. What do Aquarians need to know this week for their highest good? Okay. And when it comes to work, money, jobs, opportunities, goals, spirit, what does Aquarius need to know for their highest good? Okay. And finally, when it comes to relationships, connections, love, friendship, family, spirit, what do you want to talk to Aquarius about in the realm of connections? Okay. Ooh. Huh. All right.
Aquarius. Alright. Who was that? Who was the other? Yeah, it was Scorpio. Alien ass, all up in the universe and everything. And but the thing about Aquarius, right? The thing about Aquarius is Aquarius will abandon natural life for the universe every single motherfucking time. I will tell you though, in the whole nature versus nurture, nature ain't the only thing, and nature ain't just an automatic mechanical thing. There needs to be some transmutation, there needs to be some choices done, there needs to be something done by you to make things be different than they are.
When you realize you peaked in high school, for those of y'all that can't read the mirror.
If you don't do shit, if you don't make any choices after high school, and you just let life make its choices because that's how life is, then yeah, you peaked in high school. Transmute that shit. Make some motherfucking choices.
New choices. Transmute that shit. I'm gonna just add on to this delicious layer cake that indeed, Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. You do get a little bit stuck in certain modes of thinking. Now, you're a revolutionary. You're brilliant. You are fucking like a catalyst. You are a mad scientist. You got all of this going for you. And the cul-de-sac in your mind can be, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Do you? Like, I just want to say, you know a lot, but there's always more to know. There's always more adventure to have. Queen of Swords, I ain't taking your knowledge from you. I ain't taking your experience from you. You've got that. Clear eyes, clear mind. Now, your heart, that might be a little muddy. That might be a little confused. That's not such a cut and dry place for you. There's some new things for you to learn. There's some new possibilities and goals that Spirit really wants to offer you. They are opening up new horizons, new places, and I'm feeling that literally. It's like new location, and also opportunities coming from like strange and exotic places. So it's like, whoa, I wasn't expecting to get, you know, somebody in Guam requesting a reading, or like asking me if I want to be on their podcast or whatever, but here you find yourself getting this weird, exotic, beautiful invitation. Spirit wants you to take it. You know what you know, but you know what makes you really smart is knowing what you don't know, and knowing that there's always more, and remaining a student, and Spirit is asking you to do that. You can be a leader and a student. Those people are the best people to fucking be led by. For God's sake, not like, I know everything, I know what I'm doing. Like, ugh, prove it. Okay. Looking at money, budget, opportunities, jobs, etc. Spirit is saying 5 of Cups is something hasn't gone the way we wanted. Again, I'm getting that energy that I was getting a little bit for Capricorn. So for those of you who might have Capricorn placements and Aquarius placements, Spirit's doubling down a little bit. That like something may be moving out of your way, and it's okay to mourn it. It's okay to spend even a little bit of time looking over your shoulder and being like, oh, but I really wanted that to work out, and etc. That's okay. Mourn it if you need to mourn it, but recognize that it is indeed gone. And that you are not bereft. You are not left with nothing. In fact, I'm going to say, because you're the Queen of Swords in this reading, that there is somebody, a colleague, a coworker, a friend, but this person is somehow related to your work and to your money. This person is here to support you. This person sees your feelings. This person has compassion for you. This person can help you explore, deepen. They can help you like de-muddy those waters. But I'm going to tell you that the real secret and the thing they're going to be able to help you do is get still. Because the water is muddy only because like we keep kicking it up with all that wind that you've got. And there needs to be a little bit of stillness. There needs to be an understanding that not every pain, not every loss can be worked through logically, can be thought through, and oh, okay, I'm over it because I decided that that relationship wasn't good for me and now I'm over it. How many times has that happened to you? None? Never? Like, how many of us have been fucking like cheated on? Like the very worst almost thing that somebody could choose to do to us, and we know that it happened, and we're still like, but I love him, like, which is fine. Like, I'm not. Listen, I'm calling out myself. I'm calling out lots of us. Or they treat us like shit, and we like, oh, but I wish it would have worked out. Why? They cheated, or they treated you like shit. Why do we want to work it out? Because emotions are not logical. Because emotions are fucking nature, right? Like our nature does what it does. It grows. It is wild. It is meant to be that way. But our animal nature, our emotional nature, we are given that beautiful gift as humans of free will to transmute, to choose what we do with that natural state. With that natural response. What do we choose to do with it? How do we choose to move that energy? How do we choose to learn from that energy and to make our lives better, more joyful, more full of possibility? That offer that you've waited on or lost, there is something better, fresher, more suited to you, more ready to make you happy. But I think that you need to sail onward to get there. 3 of Wands, don't wait around. Ooh.
Look beyond the puzzle that's right there in front of you that you're fascinated by. Maddie Jo talked about new horizons, things, opportunities, and all kinds of things gushing forth, the new horizons.
Gotta go. Gotta go. I mean, this little thing is kind of cute, but I mean, damn, look at this over here. Shoot. Let's go. Exotic new locations with beautiful new people and energies and offerings waiting for you. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. I hope that that's helpful, Aquarius. I hope I see you on the other side of the harbor next week, and some of y'all can report who is your Page of Cups, what was the offer, what came in and swooped in just when you thought that all was lost or that you weren't going to get something that you needed. Hey, appreciate you being here, Sunshine. This is just a general reading for all of the signs, so we're not doing personal questions on this particular stream, but we do that sometimes, so stay tuned. But now, let's talk to patient Pisces.
Are them right always last?
Spoken like a Pisces. We're ready. Best for last, all right? What does Pisces need to know, Spirit? What does Pisces need to know for their highest good this week, Spirit? Overall focus and energy for Pisces. Go deep for Pisces, Spirit. What's going on? What's the energy for Pisces this week? What do they need to know for their highest good? And when it comes to money, work, jobs, goals, what does Pisces need to know? Okay? And finally, Spirit, when it comes to love, emotions, connections, friendships, and bonds, Spirit, what does Pisces need to know? Ooh. That's nice. Go on now, Pisces. Shit. That's a good ass week. I mean, from my perspective, I haven't talked to the backwards cat pet, but
Well, I mean, it could be a good ass week if Pisces languishing ass don't hit some revolutionary spark and destroy some shit.
Ooh.
I know your type of revolutionary is, I'm gonna be revolutionarily loving. I am going to be revolutionary inclusive. I'm gonna what the fuck? Some shit needs to break. Break shit.
break shit. Wow. Break shit.
Break shit.
I mean, not all shit is good shit.
No.
We gotta get revolutionary. Y'all know we gotta break some shit down. Some shit ain't working. So this, Pisces, is your permission, your divine permission to hit pause and say, where the fuck am I right now? As the Hanged One, let me take this opportunity to notice that the world is upside fucking down. And the blessing of a Pisces, Katie! We need a listening party. We need a listening party like immediately after every single. Now my wheels are turning. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, extra. All right. Oh my God, I didn't know that.
METHOD, man.
This is why okay. All right. Katie, a blessing. Hanged One. Where are we hanging out? What's the terrain like? If we're hitting pause and we're healing, I mean, looks like something fucking exactly. Katie out here copywriting and shit. Spiritual Spotify. Come on now. That's that Pisces power. What are you destroying, Pisces? I'm going to give you a quick reminder that as gentle and as loving as my lovely assistant did imply somewhat shadily that you are also the final sign. You are the sign of transcendence, which, what comes after death? transcendence, the liminal space, the middle point, the where the fuck are we? I don't know. I've never been here before. I used to be in a living body and now I'm energy, just free and running all over the fucking place. Remember, Pisces, that you are the in-between space. That just is who you are. You yourself represent and are the living liminal space. So, let's pause. What's going on around you? What are you noticing? What is turned upside down? What can stay that way? And what do you need to pick right side up?
What are you focused on? Are you focused on the things that are falling apart in that in-between space, falling down? Focus on the things that are dying, being destroyed, falling apart, and then become a part of that.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Accept yourself as the sign of transcendence. Let go. Release. Surrender. Transmute. You're being consumed. You're being composted. Your soul is changing. Your body's changing. Why don't we say we accept that with grace? That's destruction. That's natural. And speaking of natural things, let's talk about how many pentacles you've got going on in the realm of work, money, projects, goals, possibilities. And let's also talk about the fact that the theme of hit pause and let go and surrender, I mean, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But a Pisces is always towering their own life. Because transcendent. Nothing can stay the same. I'm a mutable fucking fish. Like, I'm swimming both streams, both ways, all at the same time. Tower every day. Now, when we look at money and goals and possibilities, there is again the request for you to pause. And not just to, like, I get it, Pisces flow, right? Like, the vaunted, beautiful, illustrious idea and concept and feeling of flow. A wonderful thing, a beautiful thing, but you've got that covered. Let's dam up for a quick second, for a couple days this week, and see the state of the water. See what's living in there. See what's working. See what's not working. Do we want to raise the sea level? Do we want to lower it? What do we want to do with our time, our energy, our money? Let us pause, reassess, and then continue the flow. Because you're growing in a beautiful direction. A beautiful direction. And this is what Spirit is saying. They're actually really putting a highlighter on these tomato plants for me and saying the Seven of Pentacles, that moment of pause and like orient, is basically lashing your goals, your dreams, like the tomato plant to this pole so that it can continue to grow upward. So that we can say, this is the way I want this to grow. Not just spread out all over the place. I want it going this way. I want it supported. I don't want it to collapse under its own weight because it's going to be so juicy and delicious and full of life. It needs support. So support it. Pause. Orient yourself. Where do you need more support financially or when it comes to your goals, etc.? Set up those poles. Lash yourself to, I want to save this much a month, so that means I need to do this every week or this every day or whatever. Let's grow up. And when it comes to love, relationships, emotions, connections, there is something or someone very bright and beautiful in your life. Two of Cups, partnership, crush, falling in love, exchanging, sharing, playing, dancing. This is natural chemistry. This is mutual admiration and respect. This is beautiful. And this, Pisces, you're going to know, is this you or is this someone else? This is someone warm, welcoming, nurturing, creative, fun, charismatic. Maybe this is you and somebody else. Maybe you're both bringing this to the table. Whoever this is, they are compelling as fuck. Queen having nothing to do with sex and gender. Queen having everything to do with saying that this person is creative and this person loves to see other people succeed, loves to see other people shining their talent out in the world. This person might be a good person to get with when we're looking at how to lash our goals to the posts that are going to keep them healthy and steady and able to grow as fucking fat and fruitful as they want to grow without collapsing. Look at her. She comes with her own post. Just great. There is support available, love available, appreciation available. Somebody who sees your talents and gifts, sees their own talents and gifts. Shit. I mean, that is one of the best things about the Queen of Wands, is like, this is a person who knows that they are talented and capable and etc. And therefore, they are not diminished, turned off, scared by, intimidated by your power, your glow, your abilities, your charisma. Like, how about we shine together? That's what this person's all about. Lions. Lions. It's a beautiful thing.
That's good. A little bit of extra something for Pisces. Look, y'all. In the midst of y'all destroying and stuff,
I hate you.
you gotta watch where you at too. So as a revolutionary destroyer, you gotta be sure that your area can take what it is that you're gonna be doing to it.
I
Right?
hate you so much.
Hey.
I hate you so much. And I love you so much. Be the alien you wish to see in the world, Pisces. That's what I'm gonna say.
And no, that doesn't mean Aquarius.
Your own alien, Pisces. Y'all, we did it. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Special thanks to my lovely backward cat petting ass assistant for all the shade and all the shimmer. We appreciate you. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. It had been too goddamn long. I'm super excited to see y'all next week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciation to you. Thank you, Ananda. I so appreciate y'all for being here. Hope you had a good ass time. And we will see y'all next week.
Thanks, y'all.
Night. Night?